It was all changed for the 2005 Osram Rally, round 6 of the Sasol SA Rally Championship. After documentation and scrutineering in Bloemfontein on Friday, the rally circus hoisted anchor and set sail for De Wetdorp, 75 kilometers southeast of the bustling Free State capital. Founded in 1880 by Jacobus Ignatius de Wet, father of General Christian de Wet, the town was occupied by the British during the Anglo-Boer War and freed by General de Wet in 1900. A war of a different kind was about to break out though in the sleepy town, as 45 rally teams were to do battle over 8 stages in a single day. No rally has ever been held in the area, so the playing field was level, literally when you look at the topography of the surrounding farmland. The season started in KwaZulu-Natal back in March. Action Car Brigade. The Mitsubishi teams are closing in though. JP Damso leads Class A7 and Rodney Fasagi is ahead in the N3 battle after a run of good results. The class war is equally fascinating. Craig Trott could wrap up the Class A6 championship on the Osram Rally if all goes well. So, how do the drivers feel about a new challenge?
It's good to have something new, and we just hope it all, it works. I'm sure there will be a few little hiccups, but we can sort that afterwards.
And the challenger's viewpoints.
Yeah, I think we starting the event on roads that none of us have been on before, and very flat area this, so difficult to read, you don't have the contours to follow. So it'll be interesting to see how brave we are on the farm roads, and should be a couple of cattle grids to cross at a high speed, so looking forward to that. But be it as it may, we need to put a stop to Serge's winning streak.
Etienne Lawrence, on the other hand, had a dreadful season so far.
Horrid, terrible, whatever you want to call it, yeah, the worst ever. But we're looking forward. We've gone through everything again, and yeah, hopefully the omen has left us now and we'll get through.
And there have been so many retirements. Can you take us back to the 5th one? What caused that?
What did we break? I can't even remember. Hey?
Major engine.
Oh yeah, the major engine overhaul. No, it dropped a valve, and that destroyed the engine. So that was it.
Fecken dropped out of the A7 lead on the VW rally.
We were leading the class by about 3 minutes, so we had a good lead and everything was going well. And we broke one side shaft, and eventually that damaged. We were driving on one-wheel drive, and it damaged the diff. Now, what can you say? That's rallying.
Adrian Karth, after your first finish, is your bad luck a thing of the past?
On some stages we actually got the tea set in the back, so when it's like 6Ks flat we got to start making tea and have some fun. But yeah, look, it's going to be a quick one. It's normal mountain trial type stuff, not the mountains, but it's going to be fast. So for the 6 gear stuff, we're looking forward to it.
My main event or main objective is just to stay ahead of the N4s, because we know we're overall in the championship 5th. So, but if we can attack or be close to them, it'll be interesting. Sheesh. I think there's 14 N4s normally, so maybe another 5 or 6 guys really close. So it's not easy. You still have to go.
Richard Bem started the rally with a damaged car. We wanted to know what had happened.
We were testing on Saturday in Cape Town. We damaged the windscreen, and we ordered 2 windscreens from overseas we got from England, and they arrived on Wednesday in time for the rally, but both of them were broken when they arrived. It should be fine. It might crack a bit more, but there's nothing wrong with it.
Jaapie van Niekerk, one of the newer and impressive drivers in the sport.
We're looking forward to this one. It's going to be fast, new to everyone.
And there's another new navigator in Visser du Plessis, Subaru.
Yeah, it's my 3rd one this year. I'm thankful to Francois, but Mark unfortunately is quite ill. Couldn't make it, and Francois was kind enough to say he'll get on board, and I'm pretty excited to get a really world-class guy next to me. I'm sure he's going to teach me a couple of things. We've had 1 or 2 good runs, but 2 non-finishes and a bad one in P, so we got pressure on ourselves this time.
Out before the start of the rally is the production car leader Nicholas Ryan and his Subaru with a hole in a piston.
It's been a little bit of a miserable morning. Yesterday the car was fantastic. The car was going well. Drove here this morning, car was pulling well. Got into the service park. As we came through the service park, I heard a noise. Asked Carl, can you hear the same noise? He says yes. Then opened the bonnet, checked that the noise was still there. We weren't even sure what it would have been. And I took it out back on the road and just lost power and started smoking. So we're not sure. We've got absolutely no idea.
The car's first mechanical failure in 18 events was partly ascribed to a new type of spark plug as well. The Osram Rally was laid out in a cloverleaf format around De Wetsdorp, running 2 stages at a time before returning to the central service area in town. Fast undulating stages wait for the action in stage 1. Just a single point in the championship standing separates the BP Volkswagen Polo teams, and both are still capable of taking the overall championship, so it's going to be a war of note. Can General Damso rescue the town from a VW victory 105 years after General De Wet? Well, not in stage 1 he couldn't. Jannie Habig and Douglas Judd gave it their all trying to benchmark their pace, and just watch the speed here. Habig touches 160 down the long straight before tapping off to 80 for the following corner. Enzo Keen and Guy Hodgson took to the hard-baked surface like a duck to water and set a time 7 seconds faster than the current champions could muster. And that gave them the lead by 1 second from their sister car. Etienne Lawrence and Andre Vermeulen were holding thumbs that the total Run-X would last the distance. The Centurion driver has lost none of his flair and sets the 6th fastest time. Johnny Gemmel and Marty Olivier is another team taking their time to feel out the conditions. Can he beat the pace-setting time set by Van Niekerk? Watch the clock carefully. No, 21 seconds slower, and that's really a cautious start on such a short rally stage. Van Niekerk and Godridge flying along in the ESPI Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 8, slotting into an early 3rd overall and first in Class N4. Spaniard Fernando Rueda and co-driver Martin Buerta are on the pace from the start, but they drop 11 seconds in the first stage. Fellow Cape Townians Richard Bem and Grant Sinclair bring their Sasol Lancer Evo 6 to the finish 7 seconds adrift of Rueda. Charles Wilkin and Robin Houghton, despite gear selection problems in the first stage, beat the total Run-X of JP Damso and Kobus Frey and the BP VW Golf of Hogan Fecken and Pierre Arries to stake their claim to Class A7 honours. Fecken has 3 class wins under his belt this year to JP's 1, and they are separated by just 3 points on the championship log. Stephen Wilkin and Alan Bissett is the only team able to challenge the supremacy of Craig Trott in Class A6. Trott and co-driver John Costa are virtually assured of retaining their class championship, whatever the outcome of the Osram Rally. On stage 1, the youngster beat the elder statesman by just 8 seconds. As the battle lines are drawn, just one Class A7 runner makes it into the top 8. While the class positions reflect the promise of high drama still to come, Claudio Piazzamuso and Janine Labuschagne are emerging as the surprise early leaders in Class N3. He continues an 8-mark jumps, 15 gates to negotiate, and a straight 3.4